Alright, and Batman has escaped the elevator shaft and is blowing up yet another wall. This will get you back out to the main area, and you can actually get a gliding achievement here. If you glide all the way out to the dock, this is the spot to get it.
That's what she thinks.
So we see there's one armed hostile, so be aware of him. Now the gliding achievement, you just don't land on anything like I do here. Just keep going and you'll get it. And there's the armed guy, the sniper.
This island belongs to me now.
And it sounds like Ivy is pissed. And looks like that's where we're headed. So what I'm going to do is probably go towards Arkham East and then head up north towards her lair. Remember to crouch up to these plants and hit A to take them down. Yeah, they're more of an annoyance than anything else. You just gotta slow down to get past them.
What do you think you're into, Batman? I am everywhere. My babies know your every move. You and your kind are arrogant enough to think you can destroy us. You will fail, and we will become the most powerful force on the planet.
So Ivy has a god complex at this point, and what she doesn't realize is that I'm Batman. So I'm gonna win.
You will pay, Batman, for hurting my babies.
Oops, I accidentally set that one off and get a good idea how much damage they do.
When I finish with Batman, I'll be coming after you, Joker.
Will you really? Well, that's gratitude, isn't it?
There's some snipers in this area, so be careful. I actually do something disastrous. So I take down this guy, and Batman, instead of dropping him or breaking his neck, gets shot in the back 5 times. Don't do that.
Come and find me when you're done with that raid. Ooh, it'll be fun.
So now he knows that I'm there, so I'm like, okay, how am I going to get around this guy? I'm going to shoot up to the roof, and then line grapple over to him and take him down.
It's rude to keep a girl waiting, Batman.
Ah, and he gets me. Okay, so I'm low life, but there's one thing that you can do, and that's dive around, and that'll make it nearly impossible for a sniper to hit you. Yeah, it looks a little silly, but it gets the job done. Now this guy's pissed me off, so I hop up there and take him out. Head into Ivy's lair. You'll know it's hers because there's a gigantic tree growing out of the front walkway.
So you're here at last. Do you like what I've done with the place? My babies are growing, Batman. Come and see.
The best part about this is after you beat Ivy, you never have to listen to her again. There's some teeth there if you haven't picked them up yet, but by this point, this is like your 3rd time in this building. You've probably gotten them already. Some more teeth. Other plant. Now once you go through this door, I think she pretty much leads you the rest of the way. No, not quite yet.
More food for my plant.
The reason I'm crouching here is just in case there's a plant, and I'm low on life, so I just kind of wait it out. Take my time.
Every plant you kill, Batman, just makes me angrier. 'Cause 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 'c Are you
And now she
ready?
leads us the rest of the way.
Do you think you can
In my
handle
opinion,
it?
this is one of the tougher boss fights. But I get through it pretty easily on the hard difficulty, just because I've done it so many times.
Waiting in here. Come to me.
Now, the elevator boss fight was probably one of the more difficult. In my opinion, it's one of the most difficult in the entire game, just because you fight so many people all at
What's
once.
keeping you, Batman? No
This is
one can
probably
resist
second,
poison
and
ivy.
the Joker one's not even that bad either. At the end of the
I've
game.
got myself a little security, Batman. They'll just die if anything happens to me.
I just counter these guys and take them out really easy. Sorry, officer. I know you were infected by poison ivy, but I had to drop kick your face, you know, because I'm Batman. Alright, so here is the poison ivy fight. She does a few little tricks here. She has plants that grow out of the ground at one point. She sends drugged people on you.
But she can destroy you.
And, okay, so right here, see, she's having the plants grow out of the ground. You need to avoid that. And I'm doing the batarang tactic here. Now, this is really important for the poison ivy fight, actually. It chips her down a decent chunk. And because you're just standing around waiting for a lot of the game, you can actually take off quite a bit of her life. As you can see, look how much I've taken off already, and nothing's even happened yet. Now, when she pops out, she'll throw the first orb, and then you can batarang her right after you dodge that one. Don't even bother on these. See, she throws the first one, and then you can get your throw in. Now, I'm diving out of the way, but I found that just running back and forth works a little bit better. Chipping her down a little more there. This is still her first form, so it's pretty easy. She hasn't sent the guard after you yet or any of that stuff. So just keep chipping her down with the batarangs. Now see, here's where I start running out of the way, and then I get my batarang in. She didn't hit me once. First one, throw your batarang. I wait a little too long there. I get hit, but in comparison to the vines or the enemies that she throws at you, it's not that bad. And I barely get out of it. Oh, no, I don't. I don't get out of it, actually. But look how much damage that did. That's ridiculous. You really want to avoid the vines. Now what's going to happen is she's getting pretty close to the end of her first level here, and you're going to run up to her. There, see? Dodge throw. And then you dive out of the way of the other two. Now what she's going to do is she's going to get injured here, and you're going to whip out your explosive gel. And have a chance to put it on her and then detonate it. You do this for each of her 3 forms. I didn't know what to do the first few times, so I hope this helps you out if you're stuck. Just let her have it. And now you face her second form. So I end up dying, actually, because I had like no life for that entire battle. But you can continue from her second form, which is great, because you don't have to go through all of that again. But now you've got her guards to deal with also. Oh, get out of there. So just keep throwing batarangs at her, chipping her down. She takes about as much chip as she did with her original form. And just let her kill her own guys, really. I don't know. Somehow she laid the first vine, and I got that guy out in the second one, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about a lucky win. Now what you're waiting for is her to expose herself. Now I find fighting these guys a little bit easier than dodging her orbs and trying to get rid of these guys so that she fires them at me. So I just keep beating on them and throwing batarangs at her. It takes a little longer, but this is a little easier than, you know, taking out 5 guys, hitting her once for a decent chunk.
Stronger than you.
So all our guys are taken out, and now, you know, you get the big chunk. See, it really doesn't do that much, so just throw like 5 batarangs at her and you'll do about that much damage. And when she stops firing at me, I continue doing the batarang thing. And now she's probably to about 1/3 of her life, and I just keep chipping her down. Yeah, just let her take out her own guys because it just gives you a chance to chip her down with the batarangs. And I think I don't even kill her because she's shooting orbs at me. I kill her by just chipping her to death. See, I just counter that guy, and I don't even care about taking them all out because she's almost dead now. And I'd say for second form, I hit her how I'm supposed to 1 time. All the guys are out now. All I gotta do is put the explosive on her, and that's it for that boss. And that's how you take care of Poison Ivy, and I will be joining you afterwards to tell you where to go next.